Good evening, Ladybugs and Yellow Jackets. Welcome to tonight's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. We do have a couple people that we're waiting to still have join us here. Some technical difficulties, I think, going on, which is, well, I suppose, to be expected. You yourself are not. Actually, I take it back. You are a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
I see Fennec down there trying to come in. So first things first, before we jump into all of the things, as you guys know, like, subscribe, and tonight we are going to mushroom stomp the bell at Justinian's request, insisting that Gobs and everybody love mushrooms. so that's
and stomping. Also
what?
stomping.
Yes. Oh, actually, that's true. Also, stomping. So also, I wanted to remind you guys today is April 22nd and 7th, sorry, and that means we have just a few more days left in the month to get the special offer for new pledges and upgraded pledges in April. You guys will get a handmade galaxy jar from Stormy keychain. So if you want to get that, then Patreon should be it's in the low bar, of course. Stop mimicking me.
I wasn't mimicking you. I was being a jerk on my own merits.
Great. In the low bar, and then also it is pinned to the top of the comment section if you're on YouTube. I don't think it does that on Facebook, so alas. But I wanted to put that out there for you guys since there's only a few more days to get in on it. And of course, a shout out then to today's show sponsor, which is RennSearch. And RennSearch is your online portal for all things Renaissance and medieval, Celtic, Fae, Viking, and so much more. With a dedicated platform for anyone who works or sells in these genres, it is a place to find people or to be found. You can search or list yourself for vendors, performers, or anyone else that is at fair and either has a business or as a performer or patron supporting fair. You can find who you are looking for there. So they started in 2020 to really help the community, and they have just exploded and grown since then. So their information is also, of course, in the low bar and the ticker that you see there. And then I think with all of that said, then you guys, that brings us round. Oh, wait, there he is. I see him. Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear us now? Hello.
I can hear everybody finally. Yes.
Yay.
Wonders how the magic of that magic button reboot just
Also, normally this is the part of the show where I ask everybody how their week was, but because we have 2 new people here, so I really want to give a big welcome to you, Kalisha of the Silver Warren and Phoenix Rainbow Light. After some trial runs and testing and things, we're really happy to welcome you guys as a regular part of our FAE newscast here. And so I wanted to give you guys a chance to introduce yourselves a little bit to the audience and just tell them a little bit about who you are. And Kalisha, I'll let you go first, and then we can circle around to Phoenix.
Well, hi everybody. Some of you probably already know me. I am the owner of a new jewelry shop that still is looking for a title, so I'm always going to be looking for suggestions. But aside from that, I am just really into history, sewing, jewelry, fashion, cosmetics, all that cool stuff. I am originally from the Kingdom of Willows, and I have been in Meadow City for quite a few years now. I got here back in like 2014, 2015.
Yeah,
And it's common era. That's all I know. Yeah, and I am a huge fan of eggs.
And a huge fan of eggs. All right. And Phoenix, how about you? A little introduction.
Well, hi everybody. For those of you who do remember, I've been on the show before, but it's great to finally be on as a full-fledged member. So that's pretty fun. Yay! But no, I'm Phoenix Rainbow Light. I love crystals, as you can see, and D&D behind me. I actually am in the process of trying to set up my own business with crystals to be able to transport them all over around the world to just bring more energy, more love, more magic to this great place that we're all on. I would say
Ooh,
I started
love.
my journey. I'd say I started my journey, well into this, and I'm just glad to be here with all of you to keep bringing that forward.
That is most excellent. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. I'll bring us all back together. Yay, we're friends.
By the way,
Oh,
I
yay,
don't.
Justinian, I see you down there. You know, I'm starting to feel sus about all the rabbits multiplying on the channel.
Oops,
There's
all
no
bunnies.
conspiracy or anything.
Make sure mine look a little shorter, just so we know.
I'm
the
pretty
difference.
sure if you made me introduce myself and embiggened me the first time I was on this show, I probably would have ran away.
Like
Well,
a bunny?
Since it's not really your first
No.
Like a
time.
chicken.
You have been embiggened, Flora.
It's
You
like
wouldn't
she's
run away
allergic.
like
She's
a bunny.
"Ah."
Flora would run away like a chicken.
Duck away, duck
I
away.
thankfully never had to worry about that. I just popped up and I was here and nobody asked me for introduction, so it was all good.
By the way, I think Phoenix was saying about having been on the show, or somebody else was saying. I know I'm still on my trial period on the show. Like, I know I'm still in the audition phase. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely.
I think
why he's
after
on his
that
best
episode I saw of
behavior.
you showing your calves off, I think you're well vested, sir.
oh well, not until I show more apparently. But anyway. Sorry, that's after that's after 8:30. Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
here I thought the ankles were scandalous, but Count Morbid went all the way up to the lower calf, I guess. So
I don't quite think this would apply to Kalisha's jewelry, but otherwise I would pitch the idea of 24 karat as a name.
Ooh, only I didn't hate diamonds.
Yeah.
why do you hate
Actually,
diamonds?
wait, I thought 24 karat was a gold term.
Diamonds are like
Carrots are also
sports
diamonds,
cars.
I think, because don't you get like a? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like
Carrots
Sorry.
are
Go
also
ahead.
in
I didn't mean to
gold
interrupt. I'm sorry.
Darn it, Lolly.
Okay. Why do you hate diamonds? Only pearls, no diamonds. Why?
because diamonds are like sports cars and that they are way overpriced and people assign way more value to them than they deserve
Mm-hmm.
when they're really just kind of
Hmm.
worthless.
They're kind of boring.
They're great as dental drills. Don't get me wrong. Like their toughness definitely works to take care of people's teeth, but
They're great.
Yeah,
for
like as a
cutting
tool,
windows.
fantastic. As a piece of jewelry, I'd rather have sapphires. If
Amethyst.
you really love me, you'll shell out for a sapphire. It's way rarer than a diamond.
oh,
I mean,
so
I
you
was
mean
just
like
thinking of getting the one right here, like ting.
so like the
Diamonds are
midnight
great
blue
if you need a
sapphires
carve
I've got
hole in
behind
somebody's
me?
window or mirror.
I used to actually do that. I would super glue one to my tooth because I thought
I
a little
thought
diamond in my
about
tooth.
doing that. I think that would be
They're
cute,
cute.
but you could just get a lab diamond and they are absolutely flawless.
Mhm.
The only difference between a lab diamond and a real diamond is that a real diamond has cracks and it's imperfect.
A whole bunch of people have
Otherwise,
to dig really hard. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
too am cracked and imperfect, however.
So
Is he waxing on, waxing off us right now? Wax off. Oh, yeah.
There's a smudge on my screen.
Not
this is,
We're not going
Yeah.
to talk about what's the smudge to screen. That's not important.
After 8:30.
well, so I guess that I asked about the diamond thing because I do not like heart-shaped jewelry. Things that come in hearts for basically the same reason you said about diamonds. I find it so cliche.
Kalima shocked the day.
Just girls are supposed to like those hearts, or I mean, unless it's actually an anatomically correct heart.
I was just
Then
going to
it's
bring that
really-
up.
See, then it's very cool. But if it's just like a heart-shaped necklace or no, it's a little too cheesy for me. But I think I might have to have a small bone of contention, a carrot of contention on the sports car reference, because I feel like there's some middle ground in sports cars between low-end sports cars, which are just, I don't know,
Loud.
I don't know, like kind of your average thing that you might see people driving around. Then you have some mid-range, which is where these sort of upper middle class folks buy, people who are buying Teslas or whatever. And those ones I think are sort of sus. But then you have these very, very high-end sports cars that are, costing just hundreds of grands of dollars to have. And I feel like the ones that are on the absolute upper end of sports cars, and so Ion, this is where your expertise will come in, probably are like have some of the best feats of modern engineering in automotive engineering that there is. They're just like, as a work of that, they're actually quite impressive, even if owning a sports car is still a little cliche. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
You're wrong.
You just want to correct me.
Yes.
It was too long. I didn't read it.
Yeah.
Ion
So
has no
the
comment.
conventional
He wasn't
wisdom, though, the conventional wisdom is the fancier and more expensive the sports car, the smaller your carrot is. So
Oh, what?
This show is raunchy.
Exactly. What did I miss?
not
We're
yet.
raunchy.
8:30 count. 8:30.
Not
8:30,
yet. It's
8:30 count, Morbid.
For the kids.
Think of the
children. Won't
I
somebody
am
think of the children?
so disappointed that I just missed whatever happened.
Where did you go, Flora?
Helping the
Can't
vendor. Get on.
unhear
Oh,
that.
oh, okay.
Look, a vendor. Wait.
There's that.
Not yet. Not yet. Close. We have a few more minutes till vendor comes on. Speaking of which, I wanted to say, Ion, you never
Or not
even
vendor,
commented
author. I'm
at
sorry.
all.
Excuse me.
This
Author.
whole thing, I literally handed the microphone to Ion, and he's, I don't know, reading or something. It's like he can't hear me.
He's looking up
I
prices.
can.
He's quoting you.
No.
See, the problem, maybe he's upset for the same reason I am, which is the new opening credit scene. Not enough hat. The opening banner
That
is
is a
not
good
enough
point.
hat.
Yeah.
Needs
Should
more hat.
I show everybody what the alternate option for the opening
Yes,
credit
please.
scene was? You really want me to do that?
This was my vote. Yes, my
Please show it.
vote was for this one.
Please show it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. It means I have to go get it. Hold on. I have to
Talk
find
amongst
where I
yourselves.
Let's see. Where did it go? It's right here. Yes, I was redoing our opening credit scene today, and this was Count Morbid's personal suggestion of what we should have.
More hats.
More hat.
It's better than what we deserve, and that's why we don't have it.
I don't feel like that's quite enough hat.
Yeah, by the way, with Justinian, hair today, gone tomorrow.
If you're gonna go hat, you got to really lean into it.
Yeah. More hat?
More hat.
You want there to be
Next
more hats and that?
Easter rabbit
I do.
takeover, all rabbit cast.
You just also
Wait.
need the shillelagh in there too, though. Like just hat and shillelagh, and we're done. Show's over, guys. Bye.
Fine. Then you all need to send me a picture of just hat, and I will.
Oops, all
Challenge accepted.
I don't know.
So you want a plethora of hats? Is that what's going on there?
Is that how hats travel together? Is in plethoras?
In
A
plethoras.
myriad hats.
I mean, if we're gonna be talking about hats, then let me just use my magic here and show you guys something really interesting here.
Right now, the show
There we
seems to
go.
be more. Right now, the show seems to be more about long hair.
All right, let's talk about hats.
Phoenix's head is being eaten.
You
I
know,
want to see what happens if you put your sunglasses on the eyeballs on your hat. Nope. They
Nope.
blend too much. Yeah.
It was classy combination.
I really like them. The sunglasses, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. So
Just
I
switch
just
this all around again.
looking at this in small form though, it just really looks like Ion's hat is sort of warp speeding through.
It looks like his hat is about to take over Earth.
Earth has been sending signals of peace to this thing that's just traveling in. There's an unidentified flying on.
His hat is sending signals to Earth's whales.
It's either going to make that Doctor Who noise.
Hey, I've seen that movie.
The TARDIS noise, or like an Enterprise noise.
Yes.
Fennec, I don't know if I'm more comfortable seeing the eyeballs on your hat up front, but like at first I was okay with your hat. Then you showed me that there was eyeballs on one side of it, and then you turned the eyeballs around to the back. So now you're basically like the Kitsune version of Voldemort, right? like wasn't it Professor Quirrell?
I mean, this is the more angry one, so.
It's so weird. It's so weird and strange. I don't know how I feel about
Your
it.
face is weird and strange.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. No, I wanted to announce before.
It just watches behind me. It's fine.
Well, we have two things. We have our drawing, of course, for this week, and then I also wanted to announce the second and third place winners for the egg contest, because I told you guys that I would put up a vote for everybody on Patreon, and so that happened, and we do have our second and third place winners. Now, your prizes are eggs, you guys, and so our second place winner,
Drum roll.
What?
Oh, I was trying to do a drum roll.
Well, so our second place winner, as it turns out, is Stormy with her awesome galaxy egg. And congratulations, Stormy. You get another egg. This is what you get as your prize.
Your prize for egg is more egg.
Is more egg. What did you expect?
This is the Saturday Night Fever egg.
Yeah.
I find
Yes,
it
that's right. More egg. And then the third place. Now, please forgive my writing, because I discovered that despite my normally actually quite nice handwriting, this was what my handwriting is very nice. Thank you very much.
Oh, I was thinking of something else. Yeah.
The third place egg. Whoa, where did my thing go? Third place egg goes to, oh no, I want to say it was Alterum, but I think I'm wrong about that. I think it is actually Tempest. Alterum, I'm really sorry. I got confused again as to which one of you was which, but you or Tempest you or your daughter are the winner of the third place egg. So I hope that you'll forgive me knowing that I asked you whose egg was whose this afternoon to make sure. And then I forgot to label them. I just numbered them. Yeah, I know. But this is the third place egg. I know it doesn't look like much, but this is totally erasable, because you can see that I kind of erased that A. That was when I was going to try to do it again and make it really fancy. And then I realized that I was not very good at writing on eggs with chalk, which is what you can do. You can just wash it off and write on the egg with chalk. There you go. So you have a chalk egg. Congratulations, you guys. Thanks so much for participating in our contest. And thank you for everybody actually who went to the Patreon and voted on that today. Yes.
Yay, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Chalk it up like some good fun there.
Chalk it. Oh, man. That was pretty good. that was terrible.
It was remarkable.
Okay.
I still think you're funny.
What?
As long as somebody does.
I'm pretty sure we all actually think you're funny, even if it still kind of hurts me a little. But we do have our vendor down in the wings with us, or we did 2 seconds ago. Where'd our vendor go?
Connection issues.
Oh no.
Oh, connection issues. Okay. Well, then we will wait for them. Let's see. Oh yeah.
And I keep saying vendor too. It's author, not vendor.
Aren't they both? Aren't they an author vendor?
Just author tonight, though, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. That's perfect.
I invited them as an author, not a vendor.
And yes, it's true. The basically the microwave and eggs are my nemesis. I thank you once again for pointing that out.
Yeah,
I
they are.
literally had to hand her a carton of eggs with a note that says "Do not microwave."
It's Schrodinger's author.
Schrodinger's author.
So what happened with the egg in the microwave?
Oh,
That's what I want to know.
There's more than one story.
Well, so we should preface all these things with Lolly does not cook. I mean,
Fact.
only if you want to like. We need somebody that needs this person over here needs a poisoning, and so Lolly, can you make dinner tonight? Like that's how that works, right?
No, it's
So just
to need the kitchen turned into a wasted hellscape that cannot habitate human life anymore. Lolly, can you cook in it?
Quote unquote.
So your
Many
kitchen.
I use
things
my
with an
oven for
oven.
crafts.
Yeah, like that's not an oven. That's just like a kitchen kiln. That's what that is, right? So many things with an oven, and it's wise to check the oven before cooking, like before preheating it, because sometimes I store things in there, or
So when you're in the kitchen, are you basically the gif of that dog sitting down drinking coffee with fire everywhere? This is fine.
yeah,
This is fine.
a little bit. I am a little bit. I had boiled eggs, and I wanted to eat one of my boiled eggs. So it was cold. I didn't want it to be cold, and so I took the egg and I put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, thinking that because the egg was boiled, that it would be okay.
But Lolly,
And it
did
was
you peel the
not,
egg
and
first?
I mean, I'm not even joking. At 29 seconds, the egg kablooey all over the microwave, and I was very upset for many reasons. Just one more second, and everything would have been good, but no. Yeah, it made me angry, mad. Goodbye,
Did you
Flora.
peel
Oh, Flora
the
must
egg?
have
I don't know.
Yeah. Flora left because of egg crimes.
Pretty much.
That's if it just exploded, that means that you were already preparing to make an egg salad, right? Like you're like, one step done. All right, just scrape it off. We're good.
Oh yeah, and
I
all of
find
the
this
shell
funny
that was
because
in there.
Yeah.
No.
This is always funny to me because the yolk's on Lolly.
It's always bunny to you. Is that what you said?
No, I said it's funny because the yolk's on Lolly.
Yeah.
This is why.
Oh wait, no, come back. Oh, I was just about to add our
Maybe
vendor.
if the egg was peeled first, it would have been good for an egg salad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, no,
Yeah.
because you guys have a terrible habit of not covering things that you put in the microwave, and so when you make potato soup, it explodies all over the place. So who would want to scrape anything off the side of a microwave? Ew.
Exactly.
That sounds absolutely terrifying and horrible.
This is definitely a good advertisement for egg safes. If your eggs were in a safe, that never would have happened.
How am I supposed to eat them if they're in a safe?
They're not supposed to be eaten.
Stop it. Morbid
Except for
fairies are
breakfast.
nasty. What?
Maybe just don't eat. That's a thought. You just don't eat them. It's just me putting that out there.
But
I mean,
They're a perfect
vegan
food.
eggs are for eating. So.
Well,
I
they're
mean,
near perfect food. They don't
I
prevent
really
scurvy.
want ramen from my favorite ramen.
You can
place.
always suck a raw egg out of the
Egg.
shell.
Why
That's
would
how
one do
you-
that?
Yeah.
Don't
Well, I used to
suck
do
it,
that.
you blow the-
Why
Well,
would you do
so-
that?
I mean, you could do it either way. I think blowing it out of the egg is a little bit more, safer for E. coli reasons. But
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like
Salmonella.
when I used to what?
Salmonella.
No, when I used to do that so that I could paint the eggs, because that was a thing I was into for a little bit when I was younger, and because I find the shape of an egg quite pleasant, but I would start by sucking the yolk out the hole, and then I would turn it over, and then I would blow it. But unless I kind of sucked it out the hole first, like
You need to make the whole
None of this conversation sounds okay, and I know that because
My
Dorian is
apologies
silently
to any
laughing.
viewers that just walked in at that last portion. We're talking about eggs, to clarify.
Watching Dorian's face was a journey. Watching Dorian's face when he described that was a journey that I was happy to go on.
I was noticing the same thing, Morbid, yes.
Our vendor is having too much trouble connecting, so they are unfortunately not going to be able to be on tonight.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Internet.
Look, I have gnome earrings that I made.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and embiggen you.
Just as you put them down too, that's
There's
great.
your earrings.
Okay, let's see your gnome earrings. I want some of these, by the way.
And
they're very, very cute.
Spotlight, go Flora.
Oh,
Go.
You gotta give me like 10-second warning, Raleigh.
I
Oh,
know.
those
I
are
actually know.
cute.
You're the one that brought up that you had gnome earrings.
Yeah, but I didn't think I was gonna get embiggened and forced to be embiggened.
So you're on a magical TV show and you don't think we're going to use magic to make you larger?
No.
It's not about being on a TV show. It's about the fact that Lolly is the devil.
Nobody ever wants to be embiggened. It just happens.
Those are the only things I have around me.
I
Like,
feel like I was told it's a good size, right like this.
What's a good what?
What? What? No, I'm just saying this. I'm good with the square. What?
It's hip to be a square.
Look,
Hip,
I'm
so
gonna
hip to
be,
be.
I'm gonna get
Pardon
some
the-
more this way, away from.
Pardon the clean
uh,
shot.
yeah.
Circle takes the square.
This show makes me so thirsty.
what does that say? What does it say? What is it? What does it say?
What does that say? Ooh. Oh,
It
there
says, oh, what?
For the kids.
Is that a tea bag holder?
It's
Yeah.
a
Wow.
bookmark.
It's a teabag bookmark, and it says, "Pinkies up." It's a little
Say
ghetto,
pinkies
you know.
higher.
Yeah.
It was the last word that is not being said that was not okay, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, the little ones are, they can't read. What else do I have?
Especially when it's
Flora,
fuzzy.
That would,
hi.
that would be a very cool favor to have for Beltane in everybody's bags.
I could do that.
I
Because
I also
Pinkies-
have like several different.
two-year-olds that can read, so you can't tell me little ones can't read.
Well, if the little one knows how to spell that word, then that's really like the big one's fault.
I'm not saying my.
I didn't say they were
my sprightlings know
my
how to
little
spell
ones.
appropriate things.
I said that there are no little ones.
I mean, I guess that I'm more of a fan of the idea that, generally speaking, it's more about how you use the words than what words you use specifically. But it also depends on context, right? I mean, you just simply shouldn't use some words and when you're doing fancy things.
When you're doing
Fancy.
fancy things, yes,
It's-
yes.
it's-
Actually,
stick to the
when
magic
you pour
words,
tea,
right?
you're bitching the pot. So
Is that actually true? That's what
That's
it's
true.
called.
That is true. Yeah.
you bitch
Okay.
the pot.
Yes.
You bitch,
Context
Bob.
totally matters. Lolly, tell us more about sucking and then blowing on the egg. Yes. Context totally makes it okay.
Oh, I Quavo Splash. Oh gosh, I know that.
Did you say huevos rancheros? Which weirdly sounds dirty.
I don't even. I feel like we're gonna just have a very new dynamic going forward for the show, and I'm not sure what that's gonna be exactly. But
Well, I'm going to
warning
keep bringing
before
the
the show.
dignity. And,
I'm already loving it. It's great. It's great.
I'm going to continue bringing the dignity and gravitas.
Yeah.
and your
That's
power
good.
thighs, right? Your power thighs and calves. Yeah.
I thought you said power ties.
I'm
But
just
you
gonna
almost mooned me once, okay? So
power type.
like
It's the wrong
I'm not going
character.
to start. Yeah. I was going to say I'm not going to start wearing ugly tacky ties. That would be crazy.
would it though? It actually might be kind of cool.
It's just you and me, Morbid. We're the only
Thank
ones
you.
on this page.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I
hey,
misjudged,
Dorian.
didn't I?
Dorian, thanks for the blankets, Burr. I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good.
I don't know what's happening right now. I'm sorry. This is
We
some
are
inside
going
joke.
back in time into a world of darkness. Is what's
I got it. I got it.
I did not, and I don't even know if I want to. So
You-
I
you
want
don't
to know why it's called that. Actually, where I don't know where Flora went. Flora, where are you? Oh, you're up there.
She's above you.
How did I miss you?
She's
You're the
above
one
you.
who
Look
moved it.
up.
Embiggen her. Embiggen her.
No.
Ow.
No, I actually want to know like what the history of that is, because I thought that
We
You're
don't
gonna
actually
need
want
some
to discuss the
nouns.
history of that.
You mean the history of bitching the pot? Is it-
Let's
That's what
ask
I
the
mean.
fairy box.
Oh,
ask the fairy box. All right, here
that's
we
the
go.
ditchy on the left-hand side.
Wow.
Magical
The
fairy box.
Victorian
Tell us your
tea party
secrets.
slang that we need to know. How did that become the slang? That's what I want to know. Great. It's a blog post. Does that mean that I have to
And
like,
maybe there's a
go
recipe
You
at
have
the
to wait
end.
till the
Read
end.
three
Yeah.
paragraphs to understand what the actual truth was. Yeah.
Earlier this week, I was Googling where heebie-jeebies came from.
The
Nobody
hibbity
wants to know
jibbities.
what I Google.
So
Dorian.
Hippity-hoppity.
the two last part, the phrase "to be" meant
Or not to
in
be.
Victorian England, it directly means to make tea. So pouring the tea, calling it being the pot, it seems like the next natural progression. It just literally just means pour the tea. It's that simple. There's no special fun meaning. It's just to hurt women's feelings.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, they didn't like that we were having tea parties apparently. So
By the way, just my favorite Victorian slang is obviously got the morbs.
got the morbs.
Got the morbs.
I mean that
I'm so confused. I thought we were asking where the term "World of Darkness" came from, and now we're talking about Victorian slang. Did we jump over to get here? Because I want to jump. I want to participate. What the heck, guys? Not cool.
I'm just over here trying to figure out what to do about the. What are you doing, Morbid?
I have access to the
I have
Rock,
box.
one,
paper,
three.
scissors with ion.
You guys
Go.
are really ill.
3, 2, 1,
Good
go.
old rock. Good old rock. Nothing beats rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Gosh, dang! I
Oh.
don't even know. What?
So my little spriteling asked why they say rock, paper, scissors, shoe.
I didn't know that they did say that.
Shoot.
It's shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, but she thought they said shoe.
Shoe. Oh, that's cute.
My
she
sister
thought
went
that was
Better
to
than
Flora the
spot.
Fairy.
Does shoe win, Mom? Does shoe win?
My sister, as a child, wanted to know what Zurley light was.
You know, the Dawn's early light. What's a
Dawn's
Dawn's
early light.
Dawn's early light. Zurly light.
Dawn's
Zurley
Sir.
light.
Yes, like this is kind of like the misheard lyrics things, right?
Gretchen's
Excuse
still
me
asking
while I
that
kiss
question.
this guy.
national scale.
I
Well,
have a
like,
chicken to
it's
ride
just-
that's in my hair.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh man, she's got a ticket to ride, and it's in my hair.
I want a chicken to ride.
I want
sounds
a ticket to
amazing.
ride.
It's called a chocobo.
I was just thinking that too.
Gonna be me.
Oh no, I don't. I'm trying to think of.
This is what happens when we lose our vendor.
I know.
we can turn it into the all musical episode.
This
Everyone
is
ready?
What happens when doves cry?
It's all singing and all
Okay.
dancing.
You actually looked excited.
Wait, who did?
Huh? Kalisha,
Who looked
you
excited?
look genuinely excited when I was like, we should turn it into a music episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's only if we do time warp.
Let's do the time warp again.
Sadly, we're all not coordinated enough to.
I know.
I've seen you dance, Flora.
Oh,
Especially because
but
the camera always goes backwards, so you'll be like, I didn't go right. Oh, just kidding. Yeah.
I mean,
She's
maybe
excellent.
that's what.
yeah, but
maybe
grinding
that's
up
what
on you is totally different.
I was gonna say she's excellent.
I was
got
just
my
thinking,
dollars
we've got it
worth.
on film. We have video evidence of Flora dancing, and maybe I
Oh.
should just put that up for our patrons only.
OnlyFae.com.
She's like, no.
Why
I
haven't
don't know, Flora.
But if you upgrade your patron subscription or bring a new patron on, they can also see it by the end of April. Yeah.
That's right. You can see Flora
This just
dancing.
sounds like OnlyFae.
I'm fully clothed
I
while
mean,
I was
I
dancing.
thought that
Thank you
the
very much.
OnlyFae concept was really good when we. Wait, you weren't there for that conversation. Oh,
It was a good one.
we had a very serious discussion about starting an OnlyFae, like onlyfans.com/onlyfays. And
Then you can see
know,
my tail.
Hands only, face only.
right? Kalisha's tail, right?
Only on OnlyFae.
I mean, we
There's
had,
just so
we
many
had-
possibilities.
See further
There's
up,
so
Count
many
Morbid's
innuendos
link
that we can-
at FAE only.
These exclusive puns only
if
on
you guys would like to see Flora's cock right there.
Stroking.
Flora stroking, yes.
It also looks like you have something tied around the.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of ideas. So. Oh, I don't know. I still think, well, and we had that idea last year, Cerulean, of doing the OnlyFace calendar that was sort of the Austin Powers knockoff version, right? Where we just, had things that were strategically placed. I don't even know what's happening.
My FAE only calendar.
I mean, I'm just saying. I was like, this could be really lucrative, you guys.
Anybody else have anything else that they made while we're pretending to be vendors for a second? Anyone else have anything else they want to show off?
I got more chicken bits.
I mean, I have things I can show off that are right behind me, but I didn't make anything.
cute
Well,
one.
of them I probably made. Hold on.
I thought you said chicken lips.
I
Chicken
made
lips.
these chicken lips.
I still need to add the little zipper pull, the egg zipper.
With an egg on it.
Yes. Oh,
I think that's brilliant.
my vampire chicken.
Dodo, where are you?
Again.
I know. I was gonna say also, Phoenix.
Yes.
There
Yes.
is yes.
Am I
where-
still embiggened?
Oh, yeah. Why are you still embiggened? Okay, wait. Try that again and let's see if it works magic. Ready? Do the chicken close and go away. Ready? And then I'm gonna swap it.
Fade it out. Perfect. Yep. Looks just like me. Spitting image.
No fitting.
I was gonna say I owe you and the bus boys a shout out.
Do you? For what?
Yeah, for the other week when I wasn't able to tune in to the Facebook show, but I meant to, and I said I would get you guys back, and I wondered if you wanted to say something with regards to that, or is that too on the spot?
Oh, no, that's perfect. Actually, let me just, while we're doing this, let me pull something up on my magic mirror here real fast just to give some information to our audience. I just got to remember if it was.
What is it that you're doing on your magic mirror there? Mirror.
I'm looking up their information specifically. I have them in here as a different name than what their actual business is, so I got to make sure I've got it here. Okay, so as she was mentioning the bus boys, just so that people understand, I've actually got some friends staying with us. They unfortunately lost their house in a fire, but they were already making a huge plan and change in their life that they were wanting to travel the world. So they just took it as a sign that it's time. So they've got a bus and it's parked outside my house and it's slowly being renovated. But they have a Facebook page called Cosmic Calling Gems. where they usually do Monday nights, but it's actually going to be tomorrow night if anyone's interested. They do a live showing where they have a grid just full of rocks and crystals and gems and different things. And at the beginning of the show, you make note of anything like 1, 3, 7, 5, whatever number you're looking at. And then if you've called that number, they will go through and call it. And you and the other people that have called that number will get first dibs on any of those if you want to purchase. And like I said, it's cosmic calling gems. They very much believe that, gems are very spiritual, energetic beings that just like us exist on this plane of reality and, find what calls to you. So yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, hey, there it is. Yeah.
Yes, I went and found the group and grabbed the link for it, and then also I put it down in the message the chat. I put it in the chat for everybody so that you guys can hopefully click on that. You should be able to click on that and just go there and join. They're out there watching. Hi.
Oh, hey.
By the way,
it says Zachary, but his actual name is Rylan. He's lying to you.
That's because YouTube doesn't let anybody change anything. It's all lies on YouTube. All lies.
In my experience, any crystal can be a healing crystal if you throw it hard enough at whoever's bothering you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would think
that's just science.
Like throw the book at them.
I mean, one of the items I actually just bought from them recently is this beautiful selenite machete.
Whoa!
I just pulled out of my crystal container behind me there, but
machete does not text.
See, it's got that
yes,
beautiful
that is,
phases of the moon all the way through it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Wait, show that again.
And big in me, yes.
That thing is awesome. There you can see it when you turn it sort of like
tilt it a little bit.
I know this light is really, really strong, but it's a really, really nice machete.
Geez, that thing is way bigger than I originally, I guess, thought it was dimensionally.
No, it's and it's selenite, so it retains no negative energy. It's great for any cutting cord ceremonies. So
that is a beautiful estimate.
You can take it to a
beautiful ultra knife. It really is a knife. It's beautiful.
No, it is, yeah. And as soon as he's like, "Well, I'm selling this one, and it's $20 off," before anybody else could say anything in their chat, I was like, "Sold." I'm there on the show with them, and I'm like, "Nope, mine."
Just run into the next room and take it. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. But no, they are amazing people. I'm hoping we'll be able to get them on the show here soon too. And then maybe we can also, Princess Lolly, when you're over here on this side of the storms, you can definitely come over and maybe we can do a video amongst us as well. So, yeah.
Yes, and
Morbid doesn't like this idea.
What idea don't you like, Morbid? What are you crying about?
Any ideas?
Any ideas? Any of my ideas? Don't like them, and they're terrible.
By the way, I feel a mystical connection that Justinian also has something to share. My jackalope sense is tingling.
Okay.
Who gave him jackalope sense?
He got it from his jackalope. He has a knife as a jackalope.
Yeah. Oh. Wait a second.
Dad, damn it. What's happening right now? I'm not looking at you guys.
I can't remember if Justinian was on next week, but this is something that I got for Sir Nettle, which is a lucky human's foot.
I'm so jellyfish right now. That is fantastic. Ooh,
can you do the can you do the can da 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 la 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 la. Perfect. Yes. Is
that actually the name of that piece of music, or is it only called the can when they do the dance with it?
It's only the can if it's with the dance.
It's only if it's.
Why would you ever be singing it without the dance?
It's only the can if it's in the Champagne region of France.
No.
That's true, I guess. What?
Because you can't call champagne unless it literally comes from Champagne, France. Otherwise, you have to call it, sparkling bubbly or something.
It's
Sparkling
It's
wine.
sparkling river dance. It's sparkling river dance if it's from anywhere else.
Michael Flatley out there on the glistening waves of a stream. Yes, okay. No, so if it, what is the actual tune of the can? What's the name of that classical
Beethoven's
piece?
Fifth, I think, or something
No,
like
it
that.
isn't.
It is definitely not Beethoven's Fifth. You're gonna have to go more obscure if we're gonna believe
it. Whoever it is dead. Can we just agree on that?
Yes, we can.
Well, that narrows it down.
Alrighty. Next topic.
Might be from a composer called Offenbach. I'm not sure.
Clearly, it's Dvorak.
I was thinking that it sounds kind of 1800s-ish in era, like it sounds very 18.
Somebody's dancing in a tight square to that.
The thing is that it also reminds me of something actually Spanish sounding. So that's
French stuff.
What?
I don't know. All I can think now is Flight of the Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Doesn't it come from the French cabaret stuff? The whole dancing song. Anyway.
I actually watched a video the other night of somebody using a theremin to play Flight of the Bumblebee, and it was amazing.
Whoa, that seems really hard.
Theremins are
exactly.
As Ion gives us an accurate reenactment.
Oh my god! So the can
You watch the same show?
So what we think of as the can song has an amazing name in history. Apparently, it's actually called the Gallop Infernal.
The
Gallop Infernal.
That sounds so much better than can. Whoa!
Now it is like prom night,
and it's from an opera. It's from the opera Orpheus in the Underworld.
Oh.
By Offenbach.
But I'm just trying to. Okay, I'm just trying to imagine now though the song that's titled "The Gallop Infernal." Is like and so it just makes me think of cartoons, but with something like the Grim Reaper, who's just like running around with his little side, like
you know, like the Danse Macabre, the Danse Macabre music. There's a lot of music that's really a bop, like Danse Macabre.
That's not a bop. That's
really
really, and it's not very upbeat.
What?
How dare you? The Danse Macabre is upbeat AF, yo. Oh, Justinian, you got it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, no, I tried like last year to get that to Justinian or at the Apple Bash. I gave it to somebody to get to Justinian.
Oh, wow.
And was not in any way meant as a death threat.
No matter how many field mice it was going after.
Yeah.
This is the afterlife one.
Yeah, I can see the family resemblance.
The family resemblance?
Yeah.
Funicula.
I am so glad that finally got to you. Are you nuzzling the jackal?
I do. Yeah, I like bones. I wasn't kidding.
The antlers are still a little precarious, apparently.
They like to travel.
Yeah.
The antlers like to travel just on their own, just the antlers, like
mine
do.
They
don't need other people to have a good time. The antlers are confident.
You can adjust the antlers for better reception.
I somehow feel
also with a little bit of
if you were to grab a jackalope's antlers and try to adjust them for reception, you might find yourself poorly recepted.
Well, do you know what they used to call antennas back in the day when we were children?
Rabbit ears. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know, receptors.
I was the youngest. I quite remember my role.
It was only the specific type of ones that came in the little like half bubble. I can't even the half bubble, you know.
Oh,
and
the
then
circle.
they had
We call those.
the circle and the half bubble, and you had to do yeah.
When I was a kid, we had 3 channels, and we were grateful if we
I
could
do
see
actually have something to share.
Oh,
I thought.
What are you sharing with us?
I have a challenge for all of our FAE folk out there. I am
Bring me the
seeking
head of-
pen pals. So if you would like something that's handmade by me, a letter, of course, all you have to do is write to us, and I would love to have you as a pen pal.
And how shall people find you, Justinian? I love pen pals.
Well, there's something called a address of location that I can make sure is available, or I can give emails. So if you want a scroll, you have to send me a letter via the snail mail. But if you want an email, then we could arrange that too.
Should people look for you in the hedge if they wanted to make contact with you?
Yep.
Hey, can you write a scroll for how to reheat a boiled egg?
You know what? No.
I was gonna say that, Justinian, I would love to be your pen pal. So yeah, let's do it. I'd love to be your pen pal.
Love that so much.
I mean, come on.
That is where you should go. Also, that link is in the low bar all the time. So that is our Discord, and you may find Justinian there if you are interested in trading scrolls with Justinian. I was going to say, Phoenix, in relation to when you mentioned coming out there, and I already put it into the comments, but I didn't really give it context in the comments. But so I kind of want to do that. But when I do come out there next, it is going to be for a film screening for The Resurrectionist, and I am very excited for that. I want to invite everybody, if you are in Phoenix's area of the kingdom, Lilac Fields, technically Spokane on the human map, and I will put that up here actually. And
the human map?
The human map.
This is the Facebook event for that, and we are going to be gathering. The tickets are maybe $10, somewhere right around $10 each. And you guys, you can go there. And
I thought the Resurrectionist had died.
Now.
I feel like you don't know what the word resurrect means. I mean, I'm just saying the Resurrectionists can't die because that's what they do. They're like a phoenix. They're like the phoenix of corpses.
I need some water now. Let's go with my tea. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But we're gonna be there. We're gonna be doing that thing, and you guys are all invited to come and join us. That's how you would do it. I put the links everywhere. I'm actually pretty excited for it. So
Count Morbid, you're very good with that one. It's right at 8:30. So.
Uh-oh. I missed something.
You did. You went, woo, for you, Lolly.
What I just said.
I just want to say
it wasn't even close. It was like an actual flying dragon and or metal plane bird above you. That's how far it was. Yeah.
I just want to say, I want to put this out there. You're all my witnesses. If Sir Nettle doesn't like his lucky human feet, I will take any bones that Count Morbid has to offer. You know, for future reference.
I have wonderful news about human feet.
They're detachable quite easily.
No, like, well,
I don't know where you were going with it. I was assuming.
No. Just how many feet does a human generally have?
12.
Correct.
They have at least 2 back feet.
At least 2 back feet.
At least 2 back feet.
Come on, I can math. It's 12.
I mean, it's an approximation.
What are we talking about right now? What are you even talking about?
I wasn't paying attention, so I guessed.
Well, the last person I remember talking really was Morbid, and he was asking
Dorian
some
is
question that
then.
induced numbers for answers, but I quit listening when he
How
started
many feet do human have? It's 12, right?
and 2 back feet.
Yeah,
At least
12
back.
and 2 back feet. Yeah.
I actually went to go look for some news articles. Let's see. So I had found one. What? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think we're gonna be having a an animal battle here. So
Ruh-roh.
Those
An
are
animal
illegal.
Hopefully it's
battle.
something to do with chickens.
I do see one that has something to do with chickens. Let's
I
see.
love all egg-laying birds.
Wait, what?
I love egg-laying birds. The birds that have eggs.
All right, here we go.
Like the
This one's
platypus
weird,
bird.
We've already got
which I guess is
Those are
2
fish.
buns and a.
sorry, my brain is having a thing. You said something about 2 buns and all I heard in my brain was zoom, 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 but it was buns.
Wow.
Buns, and
My anaconda don't want none, hun. unless, and this is very important, you got buns, hun.
I gotta go. This might.
I don't know. That's just what like came in my head. Like, wink. This is
Yes.
why we don't have all music.
That
episodes.
that is a legendary tale of a knight from my youth called Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I met that person. I met
A
that
poet,
human.
really.
Yes,
a poet, really.
I believe they're a knight of the Emerald City. I believe Sir Mix-a-Lot was a knight from the Emerald City originally. I believe.
If you say his name backwards, by the way, he has to disappear. So.
Yeah.
I thought it was that he shows up in your mirror after you say it 3 times.
That's what happened to him.
Somebody go. I actually didn't know who he was when I met him. My friends knew who he was, and we were in a Red Robin, and
Molly
they
didn't know
recognized
pop
him.
culture? What?
And they were like, "Oh my gosh, that's him over there, like at a table, and we really want to get his autograph." And I didn't know who they were talking about. And then they tried to tell me the song, of course, the Baby Got Back song, and I didn't know what that song was. And so I just said, well, because they were like, well, we don't want to interrupt his dinner, but we really want to get his autograph. And me being the one that didn't really know who he was to begin with, I just said, well, point him out and I'll just go ask him for his autograph. So all I had was a pen and a napkin. And
Oh my God. Look at her butt.
Yeah. So I pointed him out and I went over there.
The butt song.
And that's what I asked him. I just said, are you Sir Mix-a-Lot? And he was like, yes. And I said, well, my friends would really like your autograph. And he was like, okay. So he takes the pen and I had him make out the autograph to 2 of my different friends. And then he says, do you want one too? And I was like, no, that's cool. And then
That's awesome.
I hope somewhere he's actually watching. He's like, I do remember her.
Like, no, thank you. You mean nothing to me. Like,
Yeah.
None for me. Thanks. I'm
Offering
driving.
an autograph.
That's exactly what it was, Morbid. Just
wait. What Dorian said was funny. And normally I would just be loud and repeat it like a guy, but like what Dorian said was funny.
what did Dorian say?
I mean, people
I
like
said
Sir
none for me.
Mix-a-Lot like to
Thanks. I'm
talk
driving.
about
Sorry, sir. I can't. Court order.
Yeah.
it.
Not since the incident.
None
Yeah.
for me, thanks. I'm going to Sizzler. I'm out of here.
Get a steak.
Sizzler.
Well, that was actually that night was the first time I ever heard the song, because when we were done eating at Red Robin, we all went and got back in my friend's car.
You got
And
back.
then they were like, how can you not know? Because it was basically when the song had just come out, more or less. And so they made me listen to it. And then I was like, oh, this song is very funny. So, and then they just, I don't know. I guess I've just always been under some kind of weird rock, even when I didn't know I was under a weird rock.
How
At
can
least
you?
I have self.
How can you not know the very Princess Lolly story?
Now we know.
Oh man, this is really weird actually. That is remarkably close to the name of one of my two friends that I got that's really creepy actually. That yes.
Does Becky have long hair? Or sorry, good hair? Does Becky have good hair?
Becky with the good hair.
Yeah, thank you. I
got you.
I got it wrong the first time. Thanks.
You did.
I mean, now I know that song by heart, and I'm very good at karaoke at doing that song. It's up there with Paul Revere by the Beastie Boys.
And you cannot lie.
Strangely, a lot of songs that mention Becky and Michelle Pfeiffer. And
I kind of want to see this the next time I get a chance to give you some mulberry wine.
Why? Why her specifically?
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I loved her in Stardust, but not enough to rap about her.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Stardust is actually like one of my top 3. I'm glad you said that. So,
I mean, Catwoman.
How beautiful do you have to be before somebody can rap about you?
No, I just.
It's upsetting that you didn't list Grease 2.
Beautiful. I would rap about like.
Thank you, Ion.
I feel like we said we weren't going to talk about that anymore, Ion.
I'm just saying.
The Phantom Biker.
Triggered.
Do you think Grease 2 still appears on her resume?
Do I think what appears on her resume?
Probably.
Grease 2.
I'm sure she still has fans who ask.
Right underneath it just says
I
Rage
remember you
Slave.
in Grease 2. I also remember you in Batman 2. What is this with her in sequels? I mean,
Batman Returns, yo. Yeah, no, Michelle. Catwoman. Yeah.
I thought she was famous for some other movie where she was interrogating someone, being interrogated in a very short skirt.
I'm sorry.
What?
Are you by any
She's thinking about Sharon Stone.
Oh shit.
No, she's thinking about Sharon Stone from.
That's a
How
different
dare
scene.
you? How
Yep.
dare you?
And the movie Basic Instinct.
That's a
Oh my
different kind of
God.
acting, sweetie.
God, all white women just look alike to you, Lolly.
That's why I can't tell you apart from anybody, Morbid.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the science.
Yeah, no, okay. That's like, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I have to acknowledge whenever Lolly is funny, and it doesn't cost me a lot because it doesn't happen a lot.
That's really expensive when it happens, and I know what your coffers are like. So,
Drop the mic.
I have to pay in foot pictures.
Morbid.
Only
This
Faye.
would be our secret.
In foot did I hear that? In foot pictures?
There's a fortune in that.
Yes, there is. Yes, I have seen that that episode of King of the Hill. So yeah, I've seen that.
That's it. I want you to dress your foot up as something tonight and send me a picture count, Morbid. That's what I want.
Not for free.
Make it look like an egg. Just make it look like an egg,
Make
Morbid.
your
It's
foot
fine.
look like an egg.
Maybe his foot could be in a skin suit like Catwoman.
Lolly,
Nice.
get in line. Get in line.
I am. I'm
Take
at
a
the
number.
front. I'm at the very
Take a
front.
number.
I get it first.
Oh no.
It's funny. You said get in line, and somehow you thought that meant I was going to go to the back. What are you talking about?
No, she's here now. She's ready to pick up her order.
Listen up, Pamela Purse. I'm bringing Michelle Silverstein out here.
What
Yeah.
the heck is
Yeah, what movie was
happening?
Michelle
You're gonna
Silverstein?
dress your foot up like Michelle Silverstein?
This is what happens when we're left to our own devices.
This
Yes,
is why
that's-
I'm getting vendors who
vendor
have
where she
different
Please always remind me to have a
Oh,
backup.
the vendor.
We are bringers of chaos, Flora.
I can literally go outside to a bus and get us 2 vendors right now.
Whoa!
Those kind of vendors.
That
love like
sounds
that.
so much. By the
I
way,
have
that sounds
so
so
many
much
things
better
to
if
say
you
to
don't know
that.
the context.
So many.
I feel
Quizful guys from the Facebook group. Come on now.
quite inappropriate.
The
I mean,
Oh, look,
Quizful
articles.
guys.
I picked
Dang
up
it,
two articles
Dorian.
15 minutes ago, but I've just been laughing so hard that I haven't really segued.
Is he wearing a big purple hat? Because I just
Look, I
don't
can
know if he
drive.
should be on.
I can drive to the Target parking lot, come back with a couple of vendors, no questions asked. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to breathe. Ooh, I'm trying to breathe.
Wait,
Ooh.
you mean your Sealy or unsealy pin? If that's what you mean, go to your Patreon and just shoot me a message on Patreon.
I think they're waiting for pie.
No, they said pin. See, they
No, they're
corrected
waiting
it
for
to
pie.
pin. I thought I mailed
It
everybody's
takes a
out and
long
they were
time to
completely
say
done. So they should have
the
gone out.
complete
And if you
value of
haven't
pie.
received it, then I guess I'll mail you another one. So
You'll get your pie in 3.146 units of time.
Can it be pecan pie?
3.14-159.
Ooh, pecan pie. That sounds good.
8979323 8462-6433. That's
Look
all
at
you
you.
get. That's all I have. That's all you get.
Holy shit,
Dang.
bro.
That's still awesome.
I just want to know if that was actual or if that she was
Oh, it
was
using
accurate.
numbers.
Oddly
accurate.
enough, I learned pie in choir.
That was
Also, there's a
accurate.
song that
In
that's
goes.
choir?
actual. That's
3.14-159-26535 8979323
Oh, yep.
8462-6433.
Nope, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I've done the
Yep.
math, and that
In
checks
third
out.
grade, it was just she made it up to teach one of her kids pie, and then she was like, "I put forth all this effort of making it. I'm going to use it in my classes." So
I'm gonna
now
inflict
we
it
all
on
have a little
everyone
extra
else.
pie brain wrinkle.
Well, it was a very good place to start. Yeah, you got it, didn't you, Morbid?
Oh, yeah,
I
reminds me
I
of-
got it.
You hated
Of course I got it.
it. Let's see. Okay, so before we before we go to the actual news article part of the show, I just want to give a shout out to our second show sponsor of the evening, which is Longship Luxury Goods.
Ooh.
Yes, actually, they've been here on the show before. Longship Luxury Goods has the accessories that you need for your Viking persona. They have belts, pouches, clothing, Viking long coats, which are very awesome, mugs and cups. Mugs are also very awesome. Fantasy and historically inspired clothing lines. They always have free shipping with the magic word imagine, and their information is in the low bar below. You guys can find it before, during, and after the show.
Imagine.
Yeah, make sure I'm saying right. Imagine.
Now I'm thinking of all the songs that I could possibly think of that have the word imagine in them, right? Like
Imagine all the people.
and you'll
I'm
be
gonna leave it right there. So I'm not gonna go any further.
Let's see. I mean, Imagine Dragons doesn't count. It's the name of the band, but
It is.
I keep thinking of Reading Rainbow.
Oh my
LeVar Burton
goodness.
is the man,
Mhm.
yo.
Butterfly in the sky. I actually liked him on that Community episode that he had a few times.
okay, so here we go for the articles for the evening. Okay, article number 1, because we're going to have like an animal battle here for the first pair. A lot of men are severely overconfident in their ability to fight a goose.
That is true.
That
It
is
is
true.
demonstrably true. Geese are not a game. They are the fiercest protectors of their eggs, and they will break your jaw with their wing.
They're also just jerks.
Geese are also known as cobra chickens.
Although, if you've ever seen the video of a Clydesdale against a goose, you'll know which one wins real quick.
Of a what?
A Clydesdale versus a Clydesdale
mutant
versus
horse.
No, this
Say
is a thing
mutant
that people can
horse,
look
yes.
up. No, that sounds like terrible. Oh, that's no
that's
good can come of it.
husbandry of the worst way. I don't want to put those two together. majestic beasts
By
far
the way,
apart.
I'm just stating that like they're so nasty that they don't even realize that maybe their size, they should stop while they're ahead because they're. But they
Is
don't.
the fierceness of geese why Canadians always say they're sorry?
Yeah. Not all Canadians are nice. Not all Canadians are nice. Yeah. By the way, has anyone else seen the movie Godzilla versus Bambi?
What? No.
What?
Who?
Swear to God, this was an actual movie I saw as a kid.
Godzilla versus Bambi.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen the one with The Rock where he's
The
Rock and-
SNL skit where he's
yeah.
Bambi 2.
Bambi too.
This time
right.
it's personal.
This time it's personal. Yep.
Wham!
Oh.
Bam! Bambi!
Wow.
Yeah. And there was the Vin Diesel. Who was it that was supposed to have done that, with music by, I don't know. I don't remember. It was pretty funny though. So that's the thing. No, where was it? Okay, so article number 1, yes. And then article number 2 is never seen a swimming headless chicken monster? Feast your eyes on this one. So if you want to hear about severely overconfident men fighting geese, press number 1. And if you want to hear about headless chicken monsters, swimming headless chicken monsters, then press number 2. And Ion, please start the timer.
I'm just gonna check our chat group while we're doing this because I really want to see.
Just stay out of the bushes of love. That's all I'm saying. Just don't go there. Stay away from that chicken-headed woman monster.
That's a chicken bird woman waiting for us. We all have it. I love that.
I think geese know that they lay currency eggs and they want us to cut them in, but I'm never going to cut geese in. I will always just steal from them.
Geese are the worst.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. I noticed that you just legitimately found that too. Wow. Okay.
Found what?
It's okay. Look at the Facebook group later. It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
You know what? I'm not sure I trust this right now.
I wouldn't trust it if I no.
I don't know. I just think the real problem with geese is that everybody's afraid to kick them because
I'm certainly not. F those guys.
Well, so to be clear, is fear the only reason you're not kicking geese?
It's best to just sneak up on them. They are fierce warriors with high stamina.
Sometimes you just got to punch them in the face. It's a fact. It's just science.
I don't know if that would do much good.
Pecking order.
It shows dominance.
Pecking order. Yeah.
The best
maybe you should
movie.
just show them
the
a picture
best
of your
movie.
Christmas dinner.
Flora, you have chickens. Pecking order. Yeah. There's a pecking order.
It's
Yeah.
chickens are different.
Mm-hmm.
The best movie with a goose is Top Gun.
Oh.
No. That's not. I mean, he was
Goose
good.
eyes
He
in
was a
that
great goose.
Okay, so the
Better
timer's
than
up.
Spoilers.
Say better than that. Any commercial of Grey Goose.
Feel real loose like a long necked goose. Oh baby,
Baby, that's what I like.
Okay,
Grey Goose?
where
I
are
was
we?
thinking of the
Kind of a
pacifier because that was a wonderful goose. I love that goose.
For the record, the timer is run out.
Okay,
Article.
Justinian, will you count votes for me? Okay, hold up fingers. Are you ready? Justinian, are you frozen? Am I frozen?
No, I got my fingers up.
Okay.
All
We
of
have
them.
1 vote for 2, 1 vote for 1, 2 votes for 2, 3 votes for 2. Let's see, 1 for 1, 1 for 1, and then we have 2 more votes for 1, and that's all. So
we're at 5-3.
Justinian's holding up 3 and 3.
I know, but it's because they're frozen.
Oh,
It's that's 5 for 1. And
okay. So
Yeah,
1
there's
is
no
the
way
winner.
that's correct.
That's really
Yes,
weird.
people want to hear about men with their problems of geese.
I mean, I have to admit, it does sound kind of funny. Okay, so here we go. I mean, they actually both sound well. The latter one sounds more like interesting than funny. But okay, here we go. Where is my thing?
6 for 1.
Okay, let's see. Go away. And then what do I do here?
Secret.
Whatever. Show me the article. Things we saw today. A lot of men are severely overconfident in their ability to fight a goose. Look at those geese. It's like, come on, ladies, let's go.
Come at me, bro. Come on.
Right now they're singing "When You're a Jet, You're Always a Jet."
Yeah, they're all like. A recent study from YouGov asked people what animals they thought they could beat in a fight and broke the results down along a gender binary. There are a few truly ridiculous people of each gender who think that they could take down a gorilla or a grizzly bear or what? Even an elephant?
What?
Like, no, we didn't say, do you think you can kill this animal? We said, do you think you could fight the animal? It's different than just like, I shot the elephant with the elephant bazooka.
I was going to say, you 100% cannot
The
fight an elephant.
bazooka?
Yeah, an elephant bazooka is a natural gun.
Dang. Okay. I did not know that. All right.
Yeah, they're you probably do know it. You probably just don't know that you that's what it's called. But they're when you see them in movies where they have like a safari, it's the big gun that has kind of like a flute on the end of it.
It looks like a horn.
Yeah, it looks like a horn.
I just didn't realize that was like a
It's an elephant gun.
bazooka. So okay.
So let's see. But the most foolhardy response has been to the enormous amount of men who think that they could beat a goose in a fight. I can only imagine these men have never actually seen a goose in person because they are vicious. So, let's see here. What? Who even really thinks they can beat a grizzly bear, a lion, an elephant, a gorilla, a crocodile, a wolf? Kangaroos are vicious. Those are not. Let's see. A chimpanzee.
Kangaroo will wreck you.
So I'm wondering how
Kangaroos already ask you if you lift, bro.
How many of the people polled who said that they could fight these animals? How many of them were from Florida?
Probably 3/4.
While just more than 50% of women are also way overconfident in their abilities to fight a goose, the gender gap here is huge, with a 20% difference. That gap is barely surpassed by those who think that they could beat a medium-sized dog, also unlikely. Do these people think geese are just like slightly bigger ducks and not the angry, aggressive, spiteful demons they truly are?
They must.
Did they play Untitled Goose Game and think that's the worst the species has to offer? Clearly, they've never come across a goose during nesting season. They are protective and they will destroy you. Geese are incredibly mind-bendingly evil. They will kill without compunction. What is this? That thing says like the Kardashians or something. I don't know.
They cannot be reasoned with. They cannot be stopped. They'll never ever
That
stop
tweet doesn't
until you are
exist.
dead.
So. Show me a man who feels able to take on a goose, and I will show you a man who's sure that he would have fought off the raptors in Jurassic Park. These tweets. Geese have no fear. They have no chill. They have evolved past these weaknesses. A goose will lay an egg next to a pond outside a job you've worked for 27 years and terrorize you into your car on your last day. Compared to women, men feel most able to take on medium-sized dogs and geese. Oh, that's just like reading the thing. Okay, here we go. Oh no, that's it. I think that's the end of the goose article, you guys. What?
What?
Yeah, I
The
know.
title is kind of misleading.
I feel lied to by my album covers.
So I was really hoping to hear like someone's private confession of like, and then he grabbed the back of my leg and.
So no man versus goose simulations.
Man.
I like the
It
chicken
needs to
versus
be made.
dinosaur ones.
Listen,
Say that again, Flora.
That goose is out there. It can't be reasoned with. It can't be bargained with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop until you are dead.
Thank you, Michael Bean.
Yes.
I don't know what this is from.
Oh, honey.
What? Oh, honey. What?
By the way, if you spend any amount of time with Dorian, you will eventually find yourself saying, "Oh, honey, no."
So I was gonna do a drawing. It just occurred to me that I forgot to do a drawing for tonight's winner for the pouch
Winner,
of your color choice.
That is because we were messed up by not having the vendor show up. And
Things got confusing.
I know.
Things spiraled out of control into this. I don't even know.
Just like prom night.
We should start a pyramid scheme. We're already at the point.
I can supply all the eggs.
Is it going to be goose related?
Shush.
You know what? It seems like that would work.
Pyramid scheme. We'll give you money if you can beat a goose. We keep the money.
I don't even believe that's possible.
I feel like this is suddenly an underground endeavor, right?
Yeah, we just made an underground goose.
We don't talk about Goose Club.
First rule of Geese Club. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
So I guess the reason that I don't find geese all that scary is because when I was, I don't know, in approximately, I don't know, somewhere in my teen-like years.
Is it because you hung out with bikers?
That was not when I was a teen, but well, I mean, maybe when I was almost out of my teens, that was true, but not like
not as
like
a teen,
still in school. But we lived on this lake, and there was a park that was right down the road, and there was just enormous flocks of geese and ducks that lived on the pond, and therefore were always in the park. And we would go down there to feed them. You know, we would take a whole loaf of bread and go down there and feed the geese. But they would get greedy, you see. Like, you would start feeding one goose, and then pretty soon there was a goose that wanted to get up front, and they wanted the thing. And so they start running at you. They come running at you, and their neck gets real low, and they're doing the goose hiss thing where they're like,
that's horrifying.
Well, it isn't. Because all they do is they try to peck you with their dumb little.
Have you seen them with their mouths open? I'm sure you would.
They are godless killing machines.
On their tongues and stuff.
We were professional punters, is what we were. Those geese came running at you, and they're like, I'm gonna run. And if you didn't do this, they would run up to you and they would try to bite you with their dull little beaks that only sort of have kind of a serrated thing on them. And so
it was like,
and we would just kick them, boom, right in the chest. And the goose would go flying backwards and maybe flap its arms around a little bit. It would have to regroup and regain itself. And while it did that, you could feed the other nice geese that didn't try to bite you and pull things out of your hand. And
you were worried about my story about a horse and geese, and you're just trying to talk about kicking geese.
I will take an angry rooster over a goose any
I'm just
day.
telling you that if you just hit the goose, they will. They run right at you, and then you hunt them right in their fluffy, downy goose.
So we know
Lolly has the honorific of goose punter.
Goose punter.
As she should.
There's an app for that.
Vests that have pockets and weapons.
Mormon.
The last goose I saw was wearing a t-shirt.
Big and morbid.
You wanna?
Big and morbid.
See?
That looks terrifying. Oh my god, that looks terrifying. I guess I've never seen that. That does look like the face of something that's going to eat you.
Google goose tongue for more horrifying images.
Oh, none for me, thanks. I'm going not to Sizzler.
No thanks, you're driving?
Yeah, I'll drive. Awake. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, seriously, Google goose tongue, and it's like a Lovecraftian nightmare. It's
yes.
Like H.R. Geiger designed waterfowl.
It looks pretty terrifying, yes.
That's why you punt them.
I know
I
it's not
go
anyone
with
know
the
what a
Underdark and
I
all the
guess
other
like
wonderful things
teenagers
Is it
that
like a
are
that
dog?
come
terrible no
there.
matter what you are. There I was, goose punting. Which I guess it's better to be a goose punter than
A punty.
A punty.
A goose
Punted by the geese.
a
Yes,
goose
I agree.
survivor.
Survivor. Never forget.
Never forget.
A goose
Maybe this is the
insurrection.
real Hunger Games, but with goose. May the
I
odds
got like a
never
ribbon
be in
that I
our
wear about
favor.
it.
The goose
We're just gonna
winning.
run.
Duck.
Yeah.
Duck.
Duck.
I'll pound a duck in a
Duck.
second.
Duck.
Duck.
Gray duck.
I hate you. Like I feel like it's got to be said until we get to a goose. I'm just saying.
Goose.
Oh man. Okay. So what I was gonna say. No, what I was gonna say with regards to. Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock already.
Yeah, we need to do the drawing.
No, I'm not gonna do the drawing because because we don't have a vendor because our vendor was having technical difficulties, which means we don't have a prize for tonight. And since I didn't know the vendor was gonna have technical difficulties, I don't have a fill-in prize for tonight. So we will just do this same giveaway for another week. So you guys have one more week to enter. And the magic word here, the magic word was tattered excellence. And I'm just going to show you guys a picture really quick. Yes, not during the show, but only after the show. Go into the comments, only on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Twitch. This is the prize. This is just a picture of a purple and a green one, but you guys get to choose any color that you want from the tattered pixie of a pouch. And that is the prize for last weekend, this week, I guess. So our upcoming drawing. And then
Those
I'll
are
go ahead and just,
awesome.
I'll just, oh, whoa, there's a dog that's replaced Morbid. What?
No, that's Morbid.
Like,
Yeah, he's using polymorph. It's fine.
the dog ain't Morbid. Yes. So go and put that in, and you guys, then next week we will do the drawing for that. For a pouch in your choice of color from the tattered pixie end. So I guess I just wanted to put that reminder out there. And now you guys can, I don't know, talk about whatever you want to talk about while I look for 2 more articles.
So I know someone that paid money to fight a bear.
That is like the worst idea ever.
Wait, what?
So when I was a youngling, there was this fair that would come through our town, and I have an older sibling who chose to pay money for the chance to get 5 minutes to wrestle with the bear. This is naturally next to the beer tent, and it was amusing to watch. The bear was in fact muzzled, which I guess it couldn't bite him. And it was pretty humorous because he tried to box it, and that didn't work out very well.
Was this just a really hairy guy in a leather vest?
Oh,
no, it was actually a real bear. It was
while wearing a muzzle.
And now Ion doesn't have to split the inheritance.
That's funny.
That seems pretty good for just giving your brother $5. You're like, yeah, here you go.
Well, you had to be old enough, so I couldn't do it, but he was. And it's, of course, next to the beer tent, which is where everyone gets enough courage to pay
Fight bears?
Yeah, to fight bears.
I'm drinking right now, and I have no intention of fighting a bear tonight.
You have to have the right wine. It's really like you have to have the right drink, okay?
And the right drink is testosterone.
Oh, my bad.
Now I got that. I don't go hunting down bears to wrestle. Thanks.
Did you ever have to fight a gazebo?
Hey, I'm good. Okay, I know how
bought
big
many
my
a gazebo
body is compared to a bear body. I'm good.
I also avoid gazebos because they will eat you. I know this.
Yes, they will. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something on this gazebo story.
You have to face the gazebo alone.
You must fight the gazebo alone. That's a fact.
It's true.
What? Dang.
And if you think it's dead, it will eat you.
Yeah, it's waiting. They're like mimics. They're
Like,
just
they are
Don't
like
be a
mimics.
mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. No one's heard that song?
Don't be suspicious.
Yes, don't be suspicious. No, don't be a mimic. No, don't be a mimic. No, don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Mimic.
I have no clue what you guys are singing right now.
It's okay. I'll send you the link on the magic mirror. It's fine.
Oh no, I'm gonna stick to my gazebos to avoid. Thanks.
For reals.
An avocado. Hey.
How dare you?
What? That's not an egg.
Don't put that in your mouth.
I know they're shaped
Avocados
like
look like
it,
eggs, but aren't.
That's greedy.
but they're not. Just say.
Wait, you've never seen the bird that lays the avocados?
What?
It's
Yeah,
the dodo bird.
it's known as the guacamole.
Yeah.
It's indigenous to South America only.
You have to pay extra for the bird that lays the avocados. Yeah.
By chance, are the avocados still warm when they lay them?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Okay, so I
slimy.
guess we're gonna have we're
good.
gonna have a battle of bathrooms for this one.
What?
What?
That's a great segue. Warm avocado straight to the bathroom. Let's go, guys. I'm there.
Yep, because avocados belong in the toilet.
Okay, article number 1. Woman rescued after falling in outhouse toilet trying to get phone. Versus article number 2. Man finds 60-year-old McDonald's meal in a bathroom wall. Says fries still crispy.
Obviously.
No.
Mm-mm.
So if you want to hear about the woman falling into the outhouse, then press number 1. And if you want to hear about the man who apparently ate the McDonald's meal from a bathroom wall, press number 2. And
Ion, are you doing okay over there?
Wait, I have a something about the voting here. Shouldn't both of the articles be number 2?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that goes straight through. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
2 and 2.0. Okay.
By the way, mild spoiler about the outhouse article. I believe it's in Washington.
Oh,
That is
why does it have to be in my neck of the woods?
Yeah. Why is it locally with storms?
This is a very good question. How small do you have to be to fall into a porta potty?
It's not a porta potty.
It's one of those camping ones, the hole in the ground.
It's more like
I'm
an
just
outhouse.
saying they did get stuck. Like, remember that they did get stuck.
Right, but there's farther to fall in an outhouse or permanent structure.
But less blue stuff.
Wait, what? I stopped paying attention for like a hot second there.
Wasn't that a
You didn't miss much.
millionaire?
I
Okay,
think
I'll
the
smile.
timer's done, but
Yes.
I could be
Mhm.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, very good question. Why would you eat wall fries? And I don't know.
I'm like, what does it come with a side of asbestos if it's
You
been in
saw
there
them and
that
thought
long?
to yourself, are those still crispy? I've got to know.
Right?
I don't know, like that's
I
Inquiring
haven't
minds.
eaten all day.
What if
Oh,
the
hey,
press
look.
The
asks?
question is, were they still warm?
Ugh.
I don't know. Was it
The
Florida?
only way that could be a thing in
Room
a bathroom
temperature.
is methane.
Room temp. Oh,
Aw.
they've been marinating and curing it for 60 years. Oh,
Just fries full of fart.
oh. Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay. Is the timer done? What do we have for votes
It
here?
is. It is. The timer's in
Oh,
the
it's like
background.
been done.
What? Oh my god, you guys, there's like a bazillion of you out there watching, and we have one vote for one and one vote for two. What? Come on, put your votes into the comments right now, you guys.
Lolly, hey Lolly, maybe
What?
they don't give a shit.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
What happened to
Morbid,
dignity in
I
class?
think you're full of Kenny wind.
Ooh.
I felt
Wow.
perfectly okay swearing for that purpose.
It's after 8:30.
Used as one PG-13.
Oh, yes, here we go. Okay, so we have some more. No, Phoenix, you don't get to vote yet.
I didn't think I could.
There's no
I wanted to put it out there anyway, but
Who would do that?
Yeah, don't worry, Cal Morbid always tries to get votes in there too, and I don't. That's not okay.
How
If we have
dare you?
If we have a legit tie, then I let everybody on the panel vote. So
How
okay,
dare
hold
you
on.
impugn my honor like that? Do not impugn my honor.
No, are you are okay, Flora? This time you're gonna count the votes. Are you ready?
No.
Put some fingers
So
up.
have one person count for one and another person count for two, because otherwise it's too confusing.
okay, I'll count for two.
It's not
Okay.
confusing. It's confusing
Phoenix,
for
you're
you.
two, and Dorian, you're one.
Wait,
Flora
what?
doesn't understand. Okay, we have one for one for two, one for
should be
two,
so offended by
two, 1, 2.
The twos have it.
The twos
Five.
have it at 5-2.
Five.
See?
Wait, the twos have it. Okay.
By the way, I am watching the face of people on this show, and I can tell when they are questioning their life choices that led them here. You know who you are. You know who you are.
I accept my choices. I might have that split second, but I'm like, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't
here
be
we go.
suspicious.
Man finds
Don't be
16-year-old
suspicious.
McDonald's meal in a bathroom wall.
Oh.
Says fries still crispy. Oh man, they're petrified, guy, not crispy.
Right?
No.
I
Wait.
don't even understand why people make this choice to read this.
Did you
Have you
find
got
the
it?
community of brownies that have been surviving off of that for 14 generations?
Can you imagine being that guy? I should definitely put that in my mouth.
Don't put that in your mouth.
Well, what else you gonna do in the bathroom?
Well, don't eat the brownies
Use the
either.
restroom and leave?
Whoa, Ion.
Oh.
What?
It's for the kids.
Ah,
The show, it's for the kids.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm reading now. I am reading now, you guys. A man
That way, it's a
in
happy
Hawaii-
meal.
oh.
The happy ending meal.
Wow.
Always pushing until finally only phase
Have you guys ever wonder what it's like
No.
to be in the fairy encampment after dark? You're getting a small glimpse right now.
So come to Fairy Blossom and camp.
whatever you do.
So happy to be here for my first live show, you guys.
A man in Illinois, United States, found a 60-year-old McDonald's meal in his bathroom wall
What?
In his bathroom wall. What?
Wait, what?
during a renovation.
That makes
It was at his house? This is a much cooler
That
story.
somehow makes it worse.
It does. I will
that does
totally
not make
believe
it
it.
good
But-
at all.
But I am now
This-
more intrigued.
This
I was
is
thinking
the
this whole time it was
worst
in a
Edgar
McDonald's
Allan Poe
bathroom.
story ever.
How is it not
The
using this
happy
for
meal on the wall.
advertisement?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
that's
cask
great.
of-
No,
cask
no,
of-
okay.
It's the cask of McDonald.
Yeah.
Up. I'm eating it.
It's the cask. It's the cask. Of,
I'm eating it.
it's the cask of McFlurry.
The crime of the Hamburglar.
Oh.
It's the hamburger. Double.
The McNugget who done it.
It's the fall of the House of Grimace.
The fall of the House of Grimace. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Where was I? Here we go. Let's see. The man
The
posted
telltale
about
hash
it
browns.
on Reddit, where he said the smell of fast food surprised him, as it would. The man, identified as Rob by the New York Post, said the meal was found wrapped in an old rag with a packet of half-finished French fries.
If only his name had been Ron, this would be amazing.
And he was all, I should try that.
I just know. Since being posted 5 days ago, the post has received 216 comments on Reddit. Rob, too, is replying to users who are gobsmacked by the discovery. Rob said he's pretty sure that the meal has been there since 1959, when his home was built. He added that the fries were... Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
The fries were still perfectly crispy. The man also said that he was relieved to find that the wrapped paper contained only fries and not something more sinister. Like what? Exactly.
A milkshake.
Like human
I think when you find a wrapped package
That
in your
side of
walls,
tartar sauce. Why would you have those for fries?
yeah, I feel like if you find a wrapped package in your walls during a remodeling, you expect it to be like a severed hand holding a bunch of French fries.
Yeah.
rag.
I'm just a cup of cocaine.
Rag.
Finger fries.
Danger fries.
I have to say, that is a very good comment.
That one is full on amazing. Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see.
Leave me a Coke, please.
Hey, you now, or this sentence is, it's got no punctuation and I don't understand it. Hey, you now are the oldest McD in the walls find so far. I was the winner with it from 2001. You obliterated that. A Reddit user commented on his post. I need to check inside my walls now, added another. McDonald's fries never go bad. It's just an urban legend, a third user commented. One user pointed to the 5-second rule, which users said in this case, 70-year rule applies.
By the way, the Reddit user, I feel like the Reddit user is really upset. Like the Reddit user, is talking about the previous record of 2001. And yeah, I can tell there's a bunch of seething deep rage from the Reddit user about this.
You took away my chance.
Yeah, that's right. I was the champion. One user asked Rob if there was any renovation done before the current one, to which he replied, definitely no recent renovations done in the bathroom. I found it in. It was stuck in the original plaster behind an old toilet paper holder.
Explains
even more like the place that you want to find something and put it in your mouth. What?
Right?
Rob,
Yeah.
Don't put that in your mouth.
That the family lives close to one of the original McDonald's locations in Crystal Lake. Interestingly, the outlet first opened its door in 1959, the same year Rob's house was built. I guess the fries just weren't as good back then. No,
Well, they're perfectly crispy.
Okay. Would you rather have to commit cannibalism or eat a 70-year-old McDonald's French fry out of the side of a toilet paper holder?
Well, tell me how the cannibal meat has been cooked.
Was it source free range?
Yeah, was it free range?
fry that doesn't have any MSG on it.
Yeah, exactly. No MSG.
Is it organic?
has it been aged at 70 years in the wall?
Honey, no, it's not organic. It's
Is
American.
it a vegan human?
I'm not
Is it at
eating
least
those
over the
people.
age of 21? I mean, seriously.
I mean,
feel
I
like
would
they'd be
certainly
more
hope
tender
so.
if they were younger.
I'm back.
Was it slaughtered humanely?
Mm.
It was found on the side of the road.
I just want one bad day vegan.
Oh, one bad day week.
I actually almost feel like that needs to be, that's your assignment for next week, Phoenix. You need to come up with would
a
you
very
rather,
detailed cannibal. Like,
nope, would you rather?
Okay.
You got to come up with a few.
Just
good would you
anywhere.
rathers.
Okay. I got it.
Full
I
stop.
can do that.
Hey,
Full
Death,
stop.
Marry, Kill is not meant to be
So
all
they're
of
like,
the above.
Oh, that was the last of the sentence. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. No, we did not do the giveaway because our vendor wasn't able to. Sorry, I'm going to answer this question really quick for Shakarn. Our vendor wasn't able to get on the show, which meant we didn't have a prize for tonight. And since, of course, I didn't know that our vendor would have technical difficulties, I therefore had no backup prize. So I'm just going to do the same, the pouch giveaway for one more week. So you guys have one more week to get into the pouch giveaway drawing, and we'll do the drawing for that next week. So
I thought you just said backup fries instead of backup prize. I'm like, yeah, just grab them out of the wall. It's fine. There's plenty.
yeah,
the
no, that's,
backup
I mean,
fries.
and that's what those dancers from McDonald's are called, right? The Fry Girls.
The backup
Yes.
fries. Oh, we're going back to the can. Okay, I see.
If I hid my
Gallop.
eggs behind plaster walls, they'd probably be safe.
Galloping
Nothing
Colonel.
mystery.
I mean, mind you, I have
then they're
heard a
not
lot of
fungible.
stories about I've heard stories about when people are building their house or doing renovations that they do like to put stuff in the walls for somebody to find 50 years from now.
I mean,
Like-
that would be cool. I actually know somebody who did that. They put some, yes, like it would be super cool. I would totally do that. I would put things all over my house for people to
Like
find.
a lot of
because-
people,
Would you
will
put
bury
that
this
somewhere?
under their deck.
Yes.
You know, like
So that
there are people who bury this under their deck.
You know, the one thing I can imagine that is not that is problematic with that
The
is
one
that
thing.
if you think that you have found actual bones somewhere on your property, like under a deck or whatever, there has to be there's no statute of limitations on murder, for
Correct.
example. So you now absolutely have to call the authorities to have them come investigate that.
This happened to a friend of mine.
Yep. Otherwise, you could be tampering with evidence or something like that. So
It was a big old deal.
yeah, and then can you just imagine, like you get a new deck or something that's gonna be built, and then now.
So what you're saying is, with my bones that I bury in the backyard, I shouldn't put bloody rags or weapons.
What I'm saying is,
No,
don't,
it just
don't
makes
do
the
bones.
prank
Do
way
something else.
bigger.
Do something else.
Just don't use human bones.
It's 100% bigger prank at that point.
Yeah.
That could be a very costly prank to the homeowner, don't you think?
That's why I said it was big.
Prank.
That's a huge prank. It's more funny
Huge
uh-oh
prank.
than funny ha-ha, but it's
Wait,
still a
I
prank.
wasn't paying attention. What's the bigger prank?
Oh, with the bones that you bury in your backyard, you leave a bloody rag and some weapons.
That sounds like a crime.
But it only sounds like a crime. It isn't an actual crime.
Since
Ooh,
everyone
that's a
seems to be
cool ragged
bringing out
one.
the
Look at
bone
that.
buddies, yeah.
What if
Look at
you
the
bury yourself
bones.
The bone buddies, yeah. In big in me. That's how everyone else bringing them out. So I'm like, yeah, I've got
Yeah.
two over here, sure.
The
I see
dragon
no
is
goose
magnificent.
skeleton.
But Kalisha being like, that sounds like a crime. It's like, what are you, a cop? You have to tell us if you're a cop.
Whoa!
You have to tell us if
mean-
you're a cop.
I
Look
can't.
at the size of that thing. That's what she said. That is pretty big.
Mind you, they make those big enough for like the
Mhm.
front yard. Like there are like 6 feet versions you can get.
We need
What?
something like that for Fairy Blossom.
Yeah, we do.
Do it, yes.
What?
Somebody find that. Maybe
We need
maybe
that
we can-
immediately.
We don't wanna
Now,
upset
make it
Feral
happen.
Cop.
Find me that link. for giant dragon, like skull.
Giant skeleton dragon. Yes.
That would be so rad.
I know, right?
Yes.
That one turnoff that we have to take to get to Apple Bash, where I went up on like the backside of the mountain and went to the Blair Witch side. Yeah, that'd be perfect to have right there. Be like, if you see the dragon, you're going the right way.
Well, you haven't even tried to find Fairy Blossom yet.
I know. I'm excited for this year. You'll be the first one I call. I'll be like, do it.
There's no signal, sweetheart.
They're like $400.
Ooh, dang.
We'll have to do some kind of a fundraiser. Maybe we can have people super chat us to make us eat strange things like 60-year-old fries from Happy Meals.
I'll put down $500 right now.
Oh, man. Okay, you guys, it is 9:29, and I guess that basically brings us round to the end of our show. And so yes, that's right. And I just want to remind you guys, a couple days left to get in on the special offer made by, not by Flora, by Stormy. If you guys subscribe or if you upgrade your Patreon subscription this month, you will get a handmade Galaxy jar keychain. And I think that's really the only thing I super have by way of announcements. If you guys are going to Fairy Blossom,
ooh, look how big that is.
Which you should be.
Yes, please. I'm just going to put it right there. It's also in the low bar, though. But if you're going to Fairy Blossom, please make sure that you do go fill out our RSVP form. That way we know that you're coming and we can prepare to give you your camp spots and all of the such things. So, and then let's see, we're almost our next show will basically be in the beginning of May, and then that's going to bring us around to our couple of events that we have coming up in May. We'll be doing the Spring Fairy Festival, followed by Fae After Dark at Crescent Moon Gifts in Tacoma, and then we will be doing the very next weekend out at MizCon in Missoula. So
yeah, over in Montana.
Specifically about our next show. It is Star Wars Day and Finger Guns Day.
It is Finger Guns Day at the next show.
Should we bring on finger guns then?
But
it's
yes, it's also Star
birthday.
Wars Day. Yeah.
Star Wars Day and Finger Guns Day. Oh, well, okay then. Well, with that said, then I guess I will let you guys go. Remember to get your magic word into the comments after I hit the big red button and end the show. And we will see you guys all next week. Thank you for joining us.
Egg.
Yep. Have a good night and happy Beltane, you guys, because it's in just a couple days. So
happy Beltane.
It's my bloom day.
It's your line, Count Morbid. Go.
Go away. Go away. Doggy.
Hello and welcome to Fae Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our Fae crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow Fae, fly on over to our Patreon.